My name is Barbie Joe, and welcome to Passion to Profit. Testing. All right, you guys, we have another great guest for you. I want you to buckle up and get ready to hear from Caroline Chadwick. She is a professional organizer and founder of Bitcoin for Queens, and she is going to tell you her story and how she got started in the industry.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much, Barbie Joe. That's really great. So I have to go back into the past a little bit, how I ventured on my organizing story and how I actually got into KonMari. Unfortunately, I got divorced, and the divorce wasn't very nice. So I ended up with, little money, no income, no pension, no house. So I was deep down in despair and thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to climb out of this? And it was in a bit of a mess. And I had made myself financially dependent, too dependent. Anyway, so I was moving from house to house and dragging all my stuff with me. I had boxes, loads of clothes, and you know what? I just did not want to look at it. I just thought I couldn't face going through all the memories. I couldn't face sorting it all out. So I was procrastinating all the time. But in the meantime, looking at all these boxes I was surrounded by and thought, oh my gosh, I need to sort it out. I need to sort out my life. I need to get organized. I need to clear this mess because I need to turn a new leaf. I need to start afresh. And there's no point in, wallowing in the past. I'm in the present and I need to move forward. And then things don't happen for nothing. But perchance, I came across Marie Kondo, and she's the lovely, gorgeous Japanese tidying guru. I think everybody knows her now from Netflix and her lovely books. And a friend also said, you should do it. It will probably help. So I buckled down. I watched the Netflix series and I followed her and I read all of her books. And I started and I got doing the work. So I started with my clothes, and although it felt really overwhelming in the beginning, I thought, oh my gosh, where do I start? So I thought, where am I going to start? She uses a method with 5 categories. So you start with your clothes, and then books, paperwork, kimono, which is all the miscellaneous stuff that is, not in any of the other categories. And then you end up with sentimental. And you have to follow the order, because the order helps you actually to clear and tidy everything up. So started with my clothes, so a whole pile of clothes. And we all know we've got loads of clothes, and often we only wear 20% and 80% gets shoved in the wardrobe and we never ever see it. So I started with that. And then the beauty of it, what I learned from her method, was that you go through everything, you hold everything, and you ask yourself the question, does this spark joy? So you start off by choosing 3 of your favorite items that really already spark joy. So I hung them up and thought, those are the ones that really, bring joy to my heart and my body, and you can feel them like a tingling going up and down. So I started doing that, and as I was going through it, it's not just the tidying, it's a deeper thing, it's a deeper process. You're actually tidying up your life as well. It's not just sorting out your house, you're sorting also the inner side of yourself. And I could see it was really working. So I did all my clothes and I thought, wow, I'm creating all this new space. And my wardrobe looked relived and refreshed, and my clothes were like sparkling all over me and on me. And then I moved on to books, and books is of course quite heavy stuff, and I love cooking, so I had loads of cookery books, and they were like shoved in the garage, and I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to go through all of those. So, and that's about waking up the books. So you wake them up and I felt, and you select a few. You don't have to get rid of everything. And then the thing also, what you're taught by Marie Kondo is that if you let go of stuff that doesn't spark joy, and this is the most important thing, because often we feel guilty of letting go of stuff because, what are we going to do to the planet? Or, somebody gave that to me. How do I let go? But it's about letting go in gratitude. So you let go in gratitude, and something either teaches you a lesson that it's the wrong size or the wrong shape or the wrong color. And so I went through all of that and all the books, and then the paperwork happened. And paperwork is quite a lot. And paperwork has 3 categories. And I thought, okay, so literally I went through all these folders of my past and everything. And as I came across things that were of sentimental value, I could put that into the sentimental category. So my life began to become more and more clear and focused, and my business started to take off, and I've always kind of been entrepreneurial, but always looking for what's really my niche, what's really my thing. And I was really enjoying all this Marie Kondo because my home literally started to breathe again. Not that I was a hoarder or anything, but I just found it really hard to go through all of my stuff. And we collect things, throughout our lives. We collect things. I've got kids, so I kept all their drawings. I had stacks of them, and I thought, oh no, how am I going to choose which ones to keep? And Marie's really good at that. She tells you, okay, keep the ones that hold the memory. And just because you're letting go in gratitude doesn't mean to say that you're losing the memory. Memory's there. And then you get to create a lovely box. And so I was doing all of that, creating my own, a box especially for the kids, for the boys. And so I could look in it, and it wasn't sort of huge amount of drawings. I kept every little scribble they made, and I thought it's time to let go. So it was amazing to actually sense that kind of a freedom, and I was clearing that stagnant energy. And I'd always been like, I love beauty, and I love interiors, and I love a home to look pretty and gorgeous and for the energy to flow. So I started also to look into the feng shui, which is the Chinese philosophy of how all the energy flows, and everything is vibrational energy. Everything is connected. We're all connected to everything. So I began to feel the shift. And also, when I went through all the paperwork and all the kimono is the biggest one, because that's the kitchen, it's CDs, it's videos, it's photos, it's cables, it's office stuff. So, and it took me a while because it's a marathon, it's a process, and sometimes you just want to put it away. And then the last category is sentimental. So by the time you get to sentimental, you're it's like training a muscle. You train a muscle to feel what sparks joy and what doesn't. And then by the time I got to sentimental, I could select quite easily what I wanted to keep, and then surround myself by items that bring joy. So I'm surrounded by things that make me feel happy, and that does something to you because you're not distracted by the mess. You're not distracted by, oh my goodness, I need to look at that, but I'm putting it off. Oh my goodness, I need to do this or that. And also she has a really good system of folding. So I loved how she did all the folding. So I did all of that. So everything looks neat and tidy in nice baskets. And you just notice you create space. The space, breathing space, movement space. So after all of that, I know, and the thing is what I did, because she said, okay, so you have a pile for everything that sparks joy, then you have a pile for donate. If you want to donate, give it away, because that's also the beautiful thing behind it is that you get to split it up into different piles. You can donate it, and then the donating gives it a second leash of life. So you could make somebody feel really happy with something that no longer sparks joy in your heart. And then for the bin. But in the donate, you could also have a pile, okay, what do I want to sell? So I was waking up sleeping money, yeah? And that's where my second half of the story comes in, which is what women are, you know, a lot of women become really interested in and curious about, is my investment into Bitcoin. So my KonMari eventually led me to become a KonMari certified consultant, because I could see my home was really, you know, had become energized and even more radiant and beautiful, and it was clean, and women were seeing that. And I thought, hey, listen, I found a passion. I need to become a certified KonMari consultant. So I did the course with Marie Kondo, became certified, and started helping women with their homes. And I did everything online during COVID and everything and before. So I have a whole online course, and I was helping them every week with where they were at and coaching them there. And it was amazing. And they were all so grateful. And it was uplifting, and they were so inspired, and they could see, yes, this is having an impact on our life, and not only on themselves, but also on their family members. So because the thing is, you can't force it onto anybody else, but the others observe you and see what happens to you, and they start to pick up as well. So I was going, hey, my son's tidying up, and my daughter's getting curious, my husband's even got, you know, tidying up his wardrobe and sorting his stuff out. So it's like this ripple effect, and it's really beautiful. And that's what it's about, I think, because it brings peace and harmony and love into the home. And I think that's really important about, bringing the balance, and through having stuff that energizes you and feels good. So you get rid of the stagnant energy. And then, of course, I became the consultant as well. And then this year, where my story then leads to, because I'd become curious, I'm a bit of a computer geek, I like these kind of tech things as well. So I became really, really interested, secretively a bit, because people at the time, 5 years ago, when I started all this, and I think in 2017, I started my KonMari journey, and I'd read up on it, I'd heard about it, and I thought, wow, that's quite an interesting investment opportunity. If it's going to do what I think and what they say it's going to do, that would be amazing. I didn't have anything to lose, so I sold my jewelry. Also, jewelry is often a thing that we keep jewelry stashed away in jewelry boxes. We don't really wear it, or something's happened, you know, either your relationship, like with me. And I thought, well, I don't want to keep everything. And I sold bits of furniture and clothing and jewelry. And with that money I made, then I could make my first investment into Bitcoin. So I talked about it a little bit, and everybody thought I was crazy and nuts, but I had my own strategies, and I thought, no, I'm going to hold on, and I'm going to accumulate with whatever I can miss. Yeah, so one month it would be €50 or $50. Another month it might be $10. Another month it might be $100, just depending. And if I felt comfortable putting it in. And I watched it grow. And of course, you know, they said, oh, during COVID, you've got to now sell. I said, no, I'm not selling. I'm going to buy some more. So now, especially this year, because Bitcoin's been in the news and everything, some of my business buddies, they said, Carolyn, please start a business, start your company, Bitcoin for Queens. I ended up calling it Bitcoin for Queens. And it combines the KonMari. So the KonMari and the Bitcoin actually blend in so well, because I show you that you can also wake up sleeping money if you tidy around. And that can be your first little investment. Yeah, if you don't have money, you can use that to invest and watch it grow over time. And so now I have a whole online course as well, and it combines the both. I mean, you know, some women love it and others don't, but the Kumari side of it. But eventually, the clearer their house and the more organized they are and the tidier, the more focused they are. They get laser focus on what they want to do in life, because you start to feel, hey, does this spark joy? And, you know, also in your job and relationships. So it works really deep. And you get, to tidy up your stuff, sell some, and invest. Or even if you don't want to invest in Bitcoin, use it to build yourself a nice, snug nest egg for yourself and your future and your kids and family. And this is now what I have. I have Bitcoin Queens coming in, and they're seeing that their investments growing, because, hey, leaving it in your savings account at the moment, it's like watching ice melt. Inflation is skyrocketed, and the money printer's going all the time. So people are looking to different forms of, hey, what can I invest in and where's my money safe? So that's kind of like, you know, my Kumari journey and my organizing journey, and teaching other women about it. And I think it's so important. And also the financial bit, because my mess has become my message. My financial illiteracy has now become all about the mission about, hey, you know, us women, it's important that we step into the playing field of doing business and also making money work for us. And actually, women are very, very good with saving money, because we take less risks. And we like the home to look pretty as well, and comfy and cozy. Yeah, that's what we're like. We enjoy looking after people. We want our offspring, our kids, to do well and to flourish and to be successful. And you can start with baby steps. Yeah, it doesn't need to be big steps. You can start small. And so go and look around your home and see what is there that doesn't bring happiness to your heart, what doesn't spark joy, and start looking at potential items that you could sell online. And if you want to put it in somewhere, go and do it. Build and clear the inside of your life, and then the more relaxed you become and the more successful you become. So that's my story. So I have the Kumari course at the moment. I'm busy translating it, because I did make it in Dutch, so it is being translated into English. So where you can reach me if you want more information about what I do and the service I provide is bitcoinforqueens.com. And there's a free ebook. You can download my free ebook, How to Become a Bitcoin Queen in 8 Simple Steps. I have a Kumari kind of downloadable short list on how to get going with your clothes. So easy steps to follow. So yes, that's, you know, and my story, it inspires a lot of women, and that's what I want to do. So I want to encourage women to get tidying, make your home pretty, and build a nest egg for yourself. It's of vital importance. And Bitcoin is a beautiful opportunity, because it's a scarce asset. It's been compared to gold. It's digital gold. And we're still early adopters, because only 1% of the population actually know what it is. And I'm here, and apparently I explain it so well and in such an easy way, because it can be a jungle out there, and women can definitely still, you know, hop on, even if you have, you know, $50, get going. So, I mean, it's made a massive difference to me in my life. So, yeah. So, yes, is this, I think this is my story. So, Is this okay like this? Great. So, my lovelies, start looking around your house and see what you can shift, and start bringing in abundance. Yeah, feel the abundance, feel gratitude, and change the vibration in your home, and then that will change also the inner vibration in you, and try and intensify the frequency on which you vibrate. So increase the vibration. Yeah, so don't go down, and always make sure, who are you surrounded by? Try and be surrounded by people who uplift you, who want you to be successful, who want you to move on, who see your gifts and talents. But start in your home. Yeah, that's supposed to be a safe place. So start there, start looking around. What can you change? What can you move around? And your body, you will feel it go click, click. Yeah, when you feel click, click, when you put things down, that's when you've put it in the right place. Play around and see what happens in your body. Yeah, so feel that click, click. Yeah, good luck. You can do it. Okay, bye. Thanks.